Hey folks, welcome to Module 2. In this module, our expert will be covering audience targeting, ad placement, and budgeting. So get ready to take some notes and let's jump right in. Alright, welcome to Module 3. In this module, our expert will teach you about how to create the actual ad itself. So get ready to take some notes and let's jump right in.
Alright guys, so here we are on the Ads Creative page. Okay, now the creative refers to literally the ad image or media plus the text. Okay, the actual thing that's going to be seen by your prospects. And the options for the ad creative have exploded in the last few years. As you can see, there's a whole lot of different things you can do. In fact, most recently, you can turn images into video. So there's always something new here, and by the time you see this video, there's probably going to be some pretty cool new stuff as well. Now, let's go through each of the different formats really quickly. So carousel, you can have multiple images or videos now, okay, that scroll from left to right that people can go through. And here's a little preview, okay, of different placements and views. And as you can see, that in and of itself has become pretty expanded. There's a ton of places people can see your ads. Okay, but if you were looking at it on your desktop newsfeed, that's what a carousel would look like. You're just going through photos or videos, right? And on mobile, it would look like that. So, next option here, single image. This is the oldest, the oldie but goodie. Still, in my opinion, one of the most powerful ones. Most people should just be using this for the sake of simplicity, and that's what we'll be doing as well. Unless you're running an e-commerce store or something, in which case, collection might be relevant. We'll get to that in a moment. Or video, of course, is also extremely, extremely powerful as well. Image or video, one of these two is what the vast majority of you will end up using. So a single image, very basic. The image is not the ad. That's very important. A lot of people come in here and they think they're going to make an image and they're going to have a bunch of text in the image, trying to convey their message. That's not how it works. In fact, your reach can actually go down considerably if you have too much text in your image. Okay, they got rid of the old rule where your ad would be disapproved if it included more than 20% text, which was kind of hard to map out. You used to have to use a little ruler and make sure you would see little quadrants or sections, and it would tell you if your text took up more than 20% of your ad. But now, instead of disapproving, it just affects your reach, which is not good. You want to make sure you maximize your reach. So the image is not the ad. It's very important. You want a compelling image that makes people stop and look. And then the ad is in the copy. Okay, it's in the text. All right, I see a lot of people trying to do Facebook ads, and the text is almost nothing. It's a couple of lines, and then the ad is right there, and they try to squeeze just as much text as possible, but stay within 20%. And that's just not how Facebook ads work. That's not good practice for Facebook ads. Okay, so we'll probably end up using this for our example today. But first, let's go on to single video. Okay, basic video ad. All right. It says recommended length up to 15 seconds. You can go longer, okay? But if you want the max reach and retainability, retaining people's eyeballs on your video, then 15 seconds, up to 15 seconds is good. They're recommending short messages, short but sweet messages that get people to take action, right? And also having a shorter length increases the chances that it will be able to show up on placements, other placements as well. So for Facebook, 240 minutes max is pretty long. But for Instagram, you'll see here, that's pretty short, 120 seconds. Okay, so you're limited there to just 2 minutes long, or it won't be able to show up on Instagram if you chose that as a placement. Rewarded video is the final one where you have actual restrictions on placement, and that's 30 to 60 seconds. So if you're interested in these placements, you want to try and make it as short as possible. If not, then hey, go for it. 240 minutes. Why not, right? The next option here is a slideshow. Okay, it's basically a video ad that loops through a bunch of images. Okay, you can show 3 to 10 images in a video up to 15 seconds long, and that's pretty cool. Okay, I see a lot of those. Collection is usually, a lot of people could potentially use this, but usually collection is e-commerce, okay, where you have a collection of multiple physical products in a series or a line of products and you want to showcase those, then you could use collect. So we're going to go with single image for our ad, and we're going to scroll on down and we're going to have to choose an image. Now you can choose free stock images from right here within Facebook, which is pretty sweet. So we're going to say we are offering phone closing or phone sales services. All right, so let's go ahead and type in a phone and see what that brings us. There we go. Dude on a phone. That's pretty much all we need. Okay? It's a good looking stock image, and that's really all we need. So let's come on over here to text. I'm going to paste in some copy. Now this copy, you'll notice, is long, and it's supposed to be long. In fact, it can be much longer than this. Okay, this is kind of short as copy goes among the those in the know about how Facebook ads should work. Okay, now this takes people through basically a content piece almost. This is kind of like a mini blog post, and fix some typos here. And it basically takes people through a long, drawn-out explanation of why they should be interested in what we're offering, okay? This whole diatribe here is about sales versus closing, okay, and how selling and the traditional concept of sales needs to stop. All the old sales tricks need to stop. And a more thoughtful approach called closing is what you need to be using on the phone and in your business, okay? And basically at the very end, there is a call to action. Click Learn More to grab our free guide on high ticket closing, and of course that brings them as a lead into our system. You know, we're still fantasizing here. At which point we can offer them afterwards our phone closing services, right? Let's come on over here. Say https closingdoneright.com, which is not a real URL, or maybe it is a URL for all I know, but I just made that up on the spot. Headline is going to be stop selling, start closing, which sounds a little bit odd. Your average person who isn't interested or isn't aware of the distinction there will stop and say, wait, what are they talking about? Stop selling, start closing, okay? And call to action, learn more works for us since we actually mentioned that in our copy, but you've got a bunch of different options here. Apply now, book now for calls. You can go with no button at all if you'd like. Contact us, donate now, download, get offer, get quote. Lots of different ones that might be applicable to your ad. And that's more or less it. We could actually move forward with this as is. There are some other options if you wanted to actually show the website, the web address on the ad down here. You could actually put that here. Okay, so we could grab closing done right, display that here, and then people would then be able to see that in the ad. And we could put a description, which is kind of like a small version of the copy, just sort of a preview of what we're talking about here, right there. Okay, and it's just another chunk of text to get people more interested in your ad. That is more or less it. We've got our ad copy, we've got our ad image, we've got all the details down here set up, we've got linking to our website, and let's have a look at what this looks like in all the different placements. So this is mobile newsfeed, not bad. Of course, the watermarks will be removed once the ad is published. And this is desktop newsfeed, instant articles, right column, mobile marketplace, Facebook stories, your Instagram feed, Instagram stories, audience network medium rectangle, audience network native, more audience network, and of course, we have the Messenger inbox, which is a more recent development. But speaking of recent developments, Facebook's audience network is indeed growing, and that's why we have so many new placements based on where, on what devices, and where around the web your ads can be seen via their network. So that's pretty much it. this is the end of the road for us. We just hit confirm, and our ad is going to be live.